everyone, how the heck are you? TGIF is all I have to say. It's been a long week for your girl T, and it is Friday. I'm very happy to be done with work for the day, and I thought, since I'm feeling pretty good, I am going to haul a package that showed up. In all fairness, I know I did an incredibly large haul just recently. These were things that were ordered that I thought were going to show up and I was going to put in that haul. I have not ordered a bunch of new things. These are things that have shown up literally like the day after I did that haul. So I was like, damn it, I should have just waited one more day. But figured I would haul them for you today. Then I'm going to pause the camera, put everything away, and I'm finally going to do my nail room tour for you. Once we get done with the nail room tour, I am going to do a little bit of playing with nails tonight. I am super excited about the nail roulette theme for our next set of nail roulette nails. That was very repetitive, but anyway, it is Asian inspired art. So excited about that with teal colors and kawaii charms and pearls, and yeah, really excited about that. So I might play a little bit and see what I come up with. Either that, or I may end up taking these nails completely off and putting something new on. Who knows? It's Friday. It's one of those days where I'm just going to have a good time at my nail room and bring you along with me for the ride. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit those notifications. Leave a comment on this video, a thumbs up. Huge help for me. I really appreciate it. If you are interested in doing the roulette nails, I just posted that video this morning. It is on my community tab. Super fun theme this time. So many ways it can go. So very, very excited about it. But let us jump in to this haul, shall we? Okay, now we all know I am obsessed with my Devil Wears Press-On nail stands. I currently have 4 of them, and I actually ordered a single nail stand from her because I wanted one that wasn't magnetic so I could use it for magnetic polishes. So, and it's in the mail. It should be to me shortly. Super excited about that. But when I saw these, I was like, oh God, these are so cute. I had to get them, and I'm going to keep one, and the other 2 are going to go in the giveaway tub. How effing cute are these nail stands? And I think these will be great for just doing, like I said, a couple of nails. And I couldn't pass them up. They were just so cute. Again, won't be able to use them for, I keep saying alcohol inks. I won't be able to use them for magnet gels, obviously, cat eyes, because of the fact that they have magnets. But how dang cute is this nail stand? I mean, come on. It's adorable. I had to have it. I mean, it wasn't a want, it was a need. I needed this, I'm telling you. It's so cute. So I got 3 of them. I got a pink one and a yellow one that are going to go in our giveaway tub. And then that purple one, you know, is staying with me because we all know purple, my favorite color. Let's get the bag. So this is the bag. It's not even that huge of a bag. Let's be truthful. I mean, come on. It fits in frame, right? So it's not even that giant of a bag, but it's got some fun stuff in it. So, ooh, I know I keep saying I don't have any room for more polishes, but oh my gosh, we got a set of polishes in here. We got some more brushes. I'm just going to go ahead and pull it all out, and then we will go through it together, and we may even swatch a few things while we are together here. So let's get going. I ordered some new liner brushes I realize I have a lot of new gel brushes that I've ordered recently. And some of my liner brushes I've had for a while. I've had my Nail Couture liner brushes for probably over a year or so. And I'll be truthful, sometimes they just drive me batty. They don't, some of them, there's only 5 of them, the ones I have at least. And I just don't feel like they are all really good, conducive lengths for what I want. So I ordered 5 new ones. 25 mil is the largest, and it goes down to what, 6 mil, I think, is the smallest one. I will say, I did order a 30 mil liner brush with these, and when it came, it was broken. It was a wooden handle, so the brush tip had broken off the wooden handle, so I was kind of bummed about that. They gave me my money back, not a big deal. But I really wanted that 30 mil liner brush. But this 25 is quite nice as well. For me to do a straight line, I need a really long liner brush. So it's a nice thin liner brush, nice and long. Feels lovely. So we will test these out and I'll let you know how they go. I do think it's kind of funny when I was going to grab some new liner brushes out of my back stock, shall we call it. I realized I have a crap ton of gel brushes, crap ton of acrylic brushes, do not have like a bunch of backups of liner brushes. How the hell does that kind of thing happen? Who knows? Anyway, okay, so let's get into the polishes. Now, I will tell you, this is not a huge haul. There are not a lot of things in it, but they're fun. They really are. And we all know how much I love my Shiji. I just love these polishes. So let's take a look at them. And I will tell you, I am giving you a little sneak peek of them right now on my right hand because I could not wait and I had to use a few of them because they were just so dang cute. And I think I told you when I did my last video, I was doing a comparison of some peel-off base coats, and the one I did on my right hand peeled off like that fast. My thumb was off the next morning, and when I came home from the hospital, the rest of these came off and I didn't even, all I did was go like bink, 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 and nothing, no damage, nothing. So I was like, okay. I personally don't like my nails to be like that. If I'm going to use a peel-off base, I want it to stay on until I take my nails off. But anyway, I digress. Let's put these in order. 46, 47, 48, 49, 45, and 50. Okay, so this is another one of the really pretty Shijis in those picture frame bottles. And I mean, look at that. How pretty is it? It is just such a pretty milky white with a beautiful pink fleck in it. And that is what I currently have on my thumb. So I have that on my thumb and my ring finger. It's so pretty. So pretty. Anyway, so that was number 145. This is 146. Oh, look at that. I moved the camera, so I'm still trying to figure out where it needs to go. This is the pink that I have on my other nails. It's a really pretty pink with a gold fleck in it. Oh, it's just gorgeous. So 45 and 46 are the 2 colors I am wearing currently. Pretend my cuticles do not look dry and crusty. 147. Oh, look at how pretty that is. So it's a milky white with a gold fleck in it. That is really pretty. When I saw these, I'll be honest, I didn't even think twice about putting them in my cart like hitting pay, I was like, oh, must own those. Must own those. This pink, I'm just telling you right now. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. It is just, oh. That pink with the pink fleck in it is just gorgeous. I just absolutely fucking love this one. I'm allowed to drop the F-bomb, people. It's been a long week. Actually, nobody's complained about me swearing ever, but I do have a potty mouth sometimes. So I am not doing it to offend anyone, honestly. Ooh, look at that. I feel like this is a really pretty salmon color. And that has some gorgeous gold flake in it as well. I don't know if it shows up on the camera as well as it does in person, but there's some really pretty gold flake in that. So that was number 149. 150. Oh, look at that. That is so pretty too. Oh, come on, camera, you can focus. It is a very light paley pink with gold flake in it. Stunning. Stunning, 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 I tell you. Love this collection. So I had to have it. I have no room for it. I have moved a few things around and have made room for it. So as far as I'm concerned, it's a win-win. Let me grab something to drink. Now, oh, sorry. There's actually 6 brushes, not 5 in that collection. So it also has a 15 mil. That's awesome. I'm excited about it. Hey, thumbs up. That was a good bar. This is something I had to have after seeing Haley from Murdered Manny's haul it. She did a haul last week. Yay, Haley's back. So excited. Can't even tell you. But anyway, she did a haul, and when she did it, I didn't even get to the end of the haul and had to go on Amazon and purchase this because it is 60 grams. And look at this. It is stunning. We can get the lid off. Ah, why did you stick? That's not okay. Okay, that I'm sort of disappointed about, but we will get it off. That is frustrating as heck. Come on. Thankfully, it is such a huge container that once I get this off of here, I'm not going to have wasted a lot of it, but this frustrates me to no end that it did this in the first place. Let me grab some tweezers and see if that'll work better. No need to frustrate myself. Now, if this had been one of those little 5-gram pots, you know I would be like an unhappy camper right now. But being that this is 60 grams, I'm not going to be too upset about that. But I am going to throw that fucker away. Okay. Take 2. Anywho, this is the Saviland 3D sculpting gel. So excited, but look at that. I love that Aurora, and it's such a big jar. I love this kind of like effect. I use this sort of 3D sculpting gel all the time, the Aurora one. I had to have this when I saw it. I was like, oh yeah, that will be mine. So I got that. That was an Amazon purchase. So I know y'all are going to be shocked by this. I mean, probably you won't even be able to believe it, but oh my God, look, somebody we know got another mortar palette. In my defense, this one is very different from any others that I have. So I don't know why I'm trying to justify it because it's my own damn money, but you know how it goes, right? So let's see if we can actually get this put together. These are, when you see them, you'll understand. Who else have I? Stacy has this. I just saw her haul it and watched her put it together. Gosh, I think it was last night and this morning. So thought that was hilarious. And she was doing much better at getting the damn wrapping paper off than I am. Okay. No, wait, she didn't haul this one. She hauled the new fairy colored one with all those beautiful, shiny fairy, like glittery chromes in them. Oh, Lord, was it gorgeous. So this is number one. And I mean, come on, look at that. Does that not look like frosting? So yeah, I had to have it. So that's number one. I'm putting these together because normally I don't do it on camera. But if I'm going to actually get my nail room video recorded tonight, I have got to get these put together so I can get them put away, because if not, it'll drive me crazy and I will not end up recording the nail room tour. And that, I keep saying I'm going to do it every weekend. I think I've said it for like the last 3 weekends. Okay, last couple of weekends I feel like I have a valid excuse. But, so number two is that really pretty yellow. I mean, come on, that's adorable. Let's see, number three, and please, by all means, feel free to fast forward through this if you don't want to watch me put this together. I will not be offended in any way, shape, or form. I do hope that you all get a chance to check out the videos that everyone did for the nail roulette this time, because I just love how different and unique everyone's nails were. That's the thing I love about nail collabs, is there's a central theme, but then you get to see how everyone puts their own spin on it. And for me, that's the part that gets me super jazzed, is seeing everyone's spin that they put on it. So number three is a cream with speckles. Oh, these are so pretty. When I saw them, I was like, yeah, these were a no-brainer as well. I will say that after watching Stacy's haul, okay, come on. Anyone else absolutely hate opening these stupid packages? Oh, so frustrating. But anyway, after watching Stacy's haul, I have been telling myself all day, I do not need any more mortar palettes. I do not need any more mortar palettes, because the one that she had, oh my God, the colors were so pretty. I mean, so pretty. Take your breath away pretty. And this purple, thank you very much. I am loving. Look how cute that is. Oh, I love these. From the first time I got my first palette, I have been stupid crazy nuts for these palettes. And let's be honest, I don't even know how much comes in one of these little pots, but I don't care. I love it so much. It is so cute. So this is going to be a blue. Oh my God, look at that blue. Oh, Lord. Oh my gosh, so pretty. It is just stunning. Excuse me. Apologies. Sometimes the cough just sneaks up on me. All right, that's number 6. I had to make sure it wasn't number 9. I've done that before, and to be honest, I think that, you know, nobody would care that I have it in the wrong spot, but it drove me crazy. I had to move it. This is one of the cleaner palettes I've gotten recently. The last Morta palette, if you watched my giant crazy haul, one sec. Excuse me. Sometimes that cough, it just wants to come back with a vengeance. So this is going to be a nice, pretty green. Oh my gosh. I swear, I'm sure the sounds that I make sometimes when I open these polishes and these nail art supplies, but I mean, come on. How freaking cute is this effing palette? I am just loving it so much. So we've got our last 3 that we're going to put in here together. And then I will show you the other things that I got. Again, like I said, this is not a huge haul. It was just ordering a few things that were going to be in that other haul, but they were taking forever to show up. So I was like, I can't keep tripping over these things. So I had to get that haul done and things put away. And can I just tell you that mentally I felt so much better afterwards. Everything looked nice. Everything was put away. It was awesome. I was so happy. Ooh, look at this green. That is a very bright green. I don't know if I showed you the pink as well. I mean, look at that. Oof. Love, love, love these. And our last one is going to be a pain in the butt about opening. Do y'all like my new Kawaii mat? It is, again, another one of my favorite things, the shelf liners. So if she gets all jacked up and dirty, I have a roll of her so I can replace her. This one is not nearly as shiny, which is what I was kind of looking for. I wanted a matter surface so that it didn't reflect the lights quite as harshly. So, and our last one is this really pretty orange. Okay. Look at how cute that palette is. I mean, come on. I had to have it. I had to. It's called the Sunset Concert palette. Honestly, I don't think the top really kind of reflects the fun colors inside, but I'm very happy with that. Let's get this out of the way so we can go on and check out what else I got. Hope everyone is having an incredible week so far. Okay. Let's see what we have. Oh gosh, some of these charms. When I had to have them. When you see them, you'll understand why I had to have them. First thing we're going to look at is this stamping plate that when I saw it, I was like, oh yes, you will be mine. I really need to do more with my stamping plates. I need to do a few videos and like practice with them. But can you see how cute this is? Little Miss Kawaii. I mean, come on. I had to have it. Sorry. Elbows on the table. So I got that palette. This is carving gels. And I know you're going to be like, really? You bought more carving gels? How many carving gels does one person need? But I bought these for a specific reason. when you see them, they're very different than anything else I have. And I think this is the one I may have opened because I wanted to look at them. They're all pearls, pearlized colors. I ordered these before I found a giant tub of, I think it's 100 ml of white pearlized carving gel. So I ordered these first, and then I saw that and I was like, oh yeah, you know I'm ordering that big old tub. Because what I want to try to do is I want to mix, I saw someone do this, and I wish I could remember who it was because I totally would love to give her credit. I want to try mixing some of them with alcohol inks to see if I can use the big tub of carving gel that I got and make some really pretty colors with it. So this one, as we can see, this might have been the one. Where's my tweezers that I opened? I think it is a really pretty pearly blue purple. Just gorgeous. Let me get rid of this, get it out of the way. So like I said, I ordered these before I ever saw the big tub. Come on, I don't want to waste any of this because there isn't a lot. I mean, these are only 8 ml, I think. So we're going to try to not waste any. Put that back in there. Shiny side, thank you very much. I think that's what happened is I put that other one in and assumed when I saw the one side was more matte that the other side was shiny, but it turns out I think they both were shiny. All right, now I have only opened one of these, so I will say it's a little disappointing that there is product leaked out the edges. Not a lot, and obviously I can put it back in, but it still would be nice not to have it falling out everywhere. Let's get that one little piece of aluminum foil that is stuck to the tweezers off. I think it came off. Okay. One more little piece of it. So here is a yellowy green. We will push that back in the jar and it will be fine. We will toss this though. I don't want that. Ooh, I think we're going to have the same situation with this one. Yeah, completely, as in like it didn't seal at all. So that is disappointing that these are not sealing at all. So the product is kind of leaking out a little bit. Thankfully not a lot, and I'm able to just put it right back in, but still, that's frustrating. And then of course I'll be complaining when it takes me like 20 minutes to open one of these jars one day. Damn, why did you seal it so well? One sec. How do you miss the trash can twice when it's literally right next to you and really big? Oh my gosh, one sealed. Let's see, is it actually really sealed? It's really sealed. That is a surprise. Let's grab our opener. And get this open real quick. We can look at it. Oh my gosh, this is going to be, oh, do you see how pretty that is? Oh, Lord. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I cannot wait to do some nails with that. That is so pretty. So I would hope you understand why I had to have these. They're very different than anything else I have. Okay. Now we've got some fun charms. Oh gosh. So I think I told y'all earlier in the video that the theme of the next set of nail roulette is Asian inspired art. Look at these. Look at those fans. Aren't those adorable? That some of these may end up in a few of the nails I do for the next nail roulette challenge. Oh, those are so cute. They've got like a little rose on them and a cat fur. Oh, Lord. They're very pretty. I really like those. Okay. And I appreciate that they came in a padded envelope because they feel kind of delicate. I would be very bummed if they had been broken. So I appreciate that they put that in a padded envelope for me. Next, we've got the most adorable bunny charms. Oops. See that just like try to jump out of my arms? The most adorable bunny charms that you have ever seen, in my opinion. I probably said that the last set of bunny charms I got, but come on. Look at these. You cannot tell me that these are just not about the cutest damn things you ever saw. Look at those. Oh my God. How cute. I want to do Easter junk nails, and these bunnies are going to be on them. So I got, if I'm not mistaken, what sec, let me make sure. Yeah, I got 2 packs of them because there's only 10 in each. And as far as I'm concerned, that was just not enough of these bunny charms. They were just too damn cute. I needed more. So let's put those away. So we got 2 packs of those. Our next, oh gosh, these are so cute too. Oh my God, I don't need any more charms. When you see my nail room, you'll understand. I don't need any more charms. But come on! How cute are these? They're adorable. I had to have them. Oh my gosh. Those are just too damn cute. Again, when I do my bunny junk nails, these will be on them. Trust me. And I think I bought, if I'm not mistaken, oh no, this was a different one. Not a bunny charm. I bought 2 of those as well. Oh no, that's the same. Oh gosh, I bought 3 packs of these bunny charms. Okay, that being the case, 1 pack will go in the giveaway tub because honestly, that's a lot of bunny charms. Let's close this. Okay, and our last item in this haul is this. And there are 2 of them. There are 2 of them because they were such a great deal that I decided to buy one and put it in my giveaway tub. So these are embossing gels. So much thicker than a regular nail art gel. You can do 3D with these. So let's check them out, shall we? The tops definitely do not want to come off. Oh man, how do you pronounce this? Yeah, someone tell me how you pronounce this. And I'm only going to open half of this if I can manage it. We're going to see. Because I like leaving a lip on it. It keeps the jar cleaner. Yes, okay. If I can get this to come out, come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's move that away before we make a bigger mess. So as you can see, these are much, come on, you can focus, much, much thicker. I'm going to stick my tweezers in here so you can see. This is really, come on, there we go. Super, super thick. So I have white and black embossing gel now. I do not have all of these colors. Now, granted, come on, focus, you can do it. Focus. I have faith in, there we go. I can make any color embossing gel I want. I think we talked about that in a video before. All you need to do is have some cornstarch, gel paint, you have embossing gel. And it will cure extremely hard. This one goes in here because the jar was open. It'll cure extremely hard UV. It's great. And you do not need to top coat it if you do not want to. Let's look. We're going to look at a couple of these, not all of them, because we will be here all day. There's quite a few of these. One sec. I just want to give you an idea of what they look like. And then we will not use that, though, to put in there and get green on stuff. That would not be okay. Look at that blue. That is stunning. Lid color in the jar. So I feel like the color in the jar is almost a little bit more vibrant than the actual embossing or the picture on the top. So let's look at one more and see if that holds true to form, shall we? We're going to look at this pink one and see how that looks. Again, the paper, oh, not sure why, but the camera decided it was just going to stop recording for no reason. So here is the pink. So I feel like the color on the top of the lid, what's in the jar, is a little bit more vibrant. So just be aware of that if you buy these. They are much more vibrant, I think, than the lid shows you. But there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 of these, I think, right? Are there 11? I did buy, like I said, 2 packs of them. Actually, there's 12. So I think one of these colors over here, it came open, belongs with this set because it says there's 12 on the side here, but I will get them separated and it will go in our giveaway tub. I think, oh, is that it? No. I was wrong. There is one more set of charms. I have done this a few times. I've noticed in my videos where I will pull stuff out and I miss actually showing it to you. So sorry about that. No one's perfect. Grab our tray over here so you can see these adorable bunny charms. I mean, come on, really? Look at how cute those are. I really, really, really like these. They're adorable. The colors of them, the fact that they have that jelly look to them, they're just super cute. I don't know about y'all, but I wear bunnies on my nails all year long. I don't care if it's not Easter, because I really don't feel like bunnies are only Easter time. Oh, God, those are so pretty. And the colors are just so gorgeous and vibrant. Alrighty, so that was the last of the things that I have ordered. Okay, I lied. That's not the last of the things I've ordered because there's a few other things I'm still waiting for them to show up. They are taking forever. But I have not ordered anything new. I am just waiting for the things I've already ordered to actually show up. I'm going to put these away Once I get done putting them away, I will then probably hook up the phone to the gimbal and we will do a room tour. How's that sound? I'll be right back. Okay, we've got the gimbal set up and I've got everything put away. So I am going to go ahead and finally go through and do a room tour. But I kind of wanted to show you my gimbal. I think I've showed this to y'all. I held it before. It makes life so much easier. You can zoom in and out with it. It's awesome. I really love it. And it's fun to use. Keeps things much steadier. It's got a little remote control if I wanted to just keep it on its tripod. But we're going to go ahead and stop the overhead cam and switch to the gimbal. Hey everyone, it's T. I have been promising to do a room tour for a while, so I figured today is going to be the day. We're going to start with my desk, and first things first, just this little section here of my desk. This is where I keep my flash carrying lamp, my Melody lotion, all of my, hopefully you can see them, all of my solid gel removers, alcohol, things like that. All of my magnets are stuck to that because it's a metal shelf. Then I've got my lamp right here. Sorry, my lamp right there. And this is where I keep all of my wipes. It is the cutest dang thing I have ever seen in my entire life. So then we come over here, and in this drawer is where I keep all of my brushes that I'm currently using. So anything that's in heavy rotation right now, brushes, gel brushes, liner brushes, tools, that kind of thing is in that drawer. This drawer has mystery nails and a palette. It's just kind of a catch-all drawer for it at the moment. As we go across, I'll show you kind of like my setup here. So these are the lights I use. And they came in a set of 2. And I've got my front-facing camera right there, my downward-facing camera right here. So this is the Sony. This is the really good one that I like absolutely freaking love. This is where I sit and do all my creating, a couple of my Devil Wears press-ons, nail stands, and then I got this one from Latina Does Nails, that totally cute palette. I keep all of my crazy tops right here and my gel liners. Okay, and my laptop, I keep telling you about my laptop and using it as a monitor. My laptop's right there. Don't look at my dirty work surface back there. Anyway, and then over here are all of my base gels and things that I use all the time. So like my Jello is here. And then I do have some alcohol inks, UV resins, those kind of things. You can see back there in the background, my backup for my crazy top, that is a Saviland top coat and things like that. So just some of the refills. And then there's a Saviland hard gel also over there, or builder gel, sorry, right there. So that's what I keep on the desk. Hope you can see my lovely legs and my feet. How fun. Anywho, let's go. Okay. In this drawer right here, and don't look at my nails because they're horrible. I'm getting ready to do a tutorial for y'all. But top drawer are all of my files and things like that. I have backups of brushes, my sponges, backup of tools in this drawer. This drawer is where I keep all the stuff for my nail stands, my sticky tabs, things like that. And then the bottom drawer is, again, more brushes, dust brushes, just things like that in the bottom drawer. So Then we come back up over here, and I have this little pull-out shelf. I keep cleaning supplies on that, and then all of my camera stuff goes on there. So like right here is one of my Cressagna lenses, my big camera case if I'm going somewhere, my little camera case that I keep my Sony in, things like that are in that, and it just slides right in here. Ugh. If I'm paying, what am I running into all of a sudden? There we go. Sorry about that. All right. So up here this is my glitter tower. So one side is all fine glitters. Then the other side are all chunky glitters. And then I have a couple more of my Devilware press-on nail stands. I love them, love them, love them. Up here is where I keep these are all of my tips that I have. And then also I've got at the top some of those swatching cards that came with the Gavandi collections that I got over for Christmas. Okay, so back to this cabinet really quickly. In here is literally just a bunch of supplies. So we've got the alcohol, my 1 kill, my backups of that. Down here, these are, oh gosh, what are those? Oh, my brain just went bye-bye on me. Oh, Sharpie markers, backups of like empty alcohol bottles, things like that, empty and extra, like damping dishes right here. So that's what's in the top. Then as you get down into the drawers, the top drawer is literally just a supply drawer. It has backup of 1 kill again. I got it on sale. It was amazing. And there's Savilan Builder Gel, things like that. Empty bottle in case I need another one because I seem to break those damn things all the time. They're either that or I'm buying the cheapest ones ever. Let me move this out of the way. This drawer is all eye gel acrylics. So I used to do acrylic all the time before I did anything else. And then I was starting to have an issue with monomers, so I stopped doing acrylics, but I still have them all and they're kind of fun to use for other things. Again, more acrylics. These are the custom ones that I've done. So anything in a jar like that is a custom acrylic that I've mixed. Bottom drawer is just dental bibs for the desk and some more supply stuff. So should adjust it again. Okay, over here, these are all custom polygels. So these are polygels that I mixed myself. Hopefully the camera's not going too jumpy on me. I'll have to check the video out because that is one thing that I've noticed with my gimbal lately has been acting a little odd. Again, custom acrylics right here. We get down here. Let me move the camera so you can see. These are Betsy polishes I have here. And then also just some other brands. Like these are all flash gels that I've had for a while. These swatches are practice nails that I did. So these are all different kinds of practice nails that sometimes I just come in, grab some swatchers and start playing. I hope the jumping of the camera with it trying to do the autofocus is not too distracting. I apologize. It's pissing me off right now, to be truthful with you. So that, let me put this away. I want to show you one of my favorite custom acrylics. It is this one. One moment, please. So I don't remember who the small business was on Instagram, but I saw this lady and she was selling the cutouts that I used in this custom acrylic, and I had to have them, and I just think they're the funniest damn thing ever. So yeah, died laughing when I saw those. Okay, so as we go to the left here, that's a painting my friend Lori, my bestie, did. Isn't it cool? These are all of, but these are all my e-nail coutures. The majority of these, except for the cat eyes, all were in his scoops. So I got those in scoops. And as we go up, we just have some more swatching cards that came with 2 Vendy collections I got. These 2 containers here, I'll bring one down and show you what's in it. This is where I keep a lot of, like, my mochi gels are in here. I've got extra empty palettes that I accidentally ordered way too many of because I forgot I ordered them. So my mochi gels that I still need to swatch. Maybe I'll swatch those this weekend. And then the Embo gels from Miss Pink Nails. More of Embo gels here. Embo gels here. These here are I'll show them to you. The Infinite Gel Polish collection. You can get it on Amazon, and it's really cool. It's more like painting, like if you were going to be doing like painting, like a painting on a nail. So, and then these are to use with gel polishes and things like that if I'm doing a lot with the silicone molds. So I've got those. Let's put this all away. And I'll show you the next container. One moment, please. Okay, so the next one is where I have all of my stamping stuff. So my stamping polishes, the Born Pretty that I got off of Amazon. Just to clean the stamper. Whole crap ton of stamping plates, some new stamping plates I need to put away. And then these are stamping gels. And I got these, I think, off of, I want to say it was AliExpress, possibly. I need to do a video and play with some of my stamping because I have, if you do not subscribe to me already, why don't you? You should. But for the roulette nails, one of the women who does roulette nails with us every 2 weeks does stamping. And can I just tell you, it is so utterly satisfying watching her videos. I just love watching her doing her stamping. I just can just sit there and just like totally veg out to it. I just absolutely love it. Okay, we are back over by this cabinet here, and top drawer of this cabinet, let me face the phone down a little bit for you. These are scissors and glass files, palettes, things like that. This drawer has nail polish holders. Ooh, that one was heavy. Oh, no wonder. This is my drawer of swatchers. So I have like all of my backup. These are all my plastic swatchers in here. And then swatching rings. And I'll let you know why I have extra rings momentarily. These are all of my lint-free wipes and things like that. So lint-free wipes are in this drawer. And as we go down, this is one of my dust collectors that I have. So I have that one. And then I also have this one and my mask for when I am doing my filing. And then the bottom drawer is just like supplies, empty jars, things like that. You know, extra gel-in lamps. So that's in the bottom. Okay, so now we are sitting down. My cute little astronaut bunny that I absolutely had to have, that's where I keep my glass swatchers. So these are all of my glass swatchers. And back here are Vetsy and solid gel polishes, my Young Nail fine line art gels that I just got. I love them to death. And then in this little pullout, this top drawer here has here's my label maker, more labels. These are little, when I do press-ons, I don't do press-ons anymore. I used to do press-ons all the time. just too much, and I much more prefer YouTube than making press-ons, and to be truthful with you. So these are the containers, some of the boxes I would use for press-ons. So I still have a bunch of those. If anyone is interested in those, I would happily send them to you. I have a bunch of press-on supplies that I will never use probably again. So if you are interested in that, comment below or reach out to me on Instagram and I can let you know what I have. And if you're interested, I would be more than happy to send some of it to y'all. All righty, one more drawer down. We have, this is where I keep, oops, my finger gloves, my regular gloves. These are tips for my UV gels that I just purchased. And these are a bunch of nails that I've taken off since I started using the One Kill. And I'm just going to literally go through them and see which ones are the nicest ones that I can keep to sort of represent the design, and then toss the rest, but keep one and start a jar of those or put them in my book. I'll show you my book in a second. In the bottom here, we have a crap ton of palettes. Apparently, I am absolutely addicted to palettes. I really, really love them. I do use them to take photos a lot of the time too. And then this is just Sanrio packing tape that I will be using for my giveaways. Okay, so now we're going to go through my big old cabinet that sits behind me. The top of it, this right here, is just like my nail art sketchbook. So I'll pull that out when I am doing some designs and things like that. The issue I have with this sketchbook, I'll be honest, is the nails truly, I don't feel are long enough for the designs I want to do because I really love the damn long ass nails. Some lint-free wipes, my Young Nail lint-free wipes back there. And then I think I hauled these for y'all. They're awesome. I love them. Oh, and they just rolled to the back. Sorry about that. Then in the top drawer here, this is where I keep my watercolors and a lot of my chromes. So I've got different kinds of chromes in here, some that have never been used that I need to, ooh, look at that blue. That is stunning. I am going to use some chromes today and some glitters with the tutorial I'm going to do. I'm going to do a tutorial on the facet nails that I had just recently. I'm going to put a set of stilettos on. I had the XXL coffins on, so now I'm going to do the XXL stilettos for y'all today and record that. Ooh, look at that watercolor palette. That is just so pretty. Oh, I love it. I can't wait to use it. So put that away. And some of those extra palettes that I told you I purchased too many of, I'm going to put one or two of them probably in the giveaway, in a giveaway that I have coming up. But yeah, I just have so many of them. It's crazy. So then we get down here and we get into all of my flakes. So as you know, if you are subscribed to me, I just went crazy with Boko flakes. I saw them on Tamara Devil Wears Press-Ons haul one day and went, oh my God. And I mean, look at these things. How can you just not lose it? The colors are just stunning. Okay, so again, a bunch of flakes. There's some chrome in here as well. This drawer is all hard gels. When I bought these, funny story, I thought they were the color of the number. They are not, because I was like, how cool, a green hard gel. It's not at all. But anyway, then as we go farther down, let me go see if I can get this adjusted for you so you can see the rest of it. As we go farther down, this is just a pearlized carving gel. I just got it. It's so pretty. I'm super excited about using it. It just doesn't fit in the drawer with all the rest of my carving gels. I will preface what you are getting ready to see with some were gifts, and yes, I'm a shopaholic. So before we do that, though, let me show you. So these are just some of those ice shard flakes that are cut up, and then that is some of that mylar, shredded mylar. Then we have a bunch of different kinds of what are we calling this? It's just basically, flake, metallic flake sheets of it. And now let's talk about me and my obsession with 3D carving gel. So this drawer has 3D carving gel. It does have some embossing gels in it and some spider gels. Things like that are in this one. And those ones in the upper right-hand corner, see if I can put my foot here to balance it. These are all of the ones that are specifically for doing like portrait nail art on nails. This drawer is all 3D carving gel. I think there's a little bit of spider gel in here, right through here. This is some spider gel, but the rest of it's 3D carving gel. And then last but not least, the bottom drawer that is full of, oh my God, I know you're shocked, 3D carving gel. Okay, so, and then to the left of that, down here is a huge box of some of my bigger charms. So there are some candies in here, some acrylics. Let's see if, are you going to focus? Focus, focus, focus. Let's see if I just get it to try to go. Okay, there we go. I don't even want to know or tell you how that I had to get that to focus with. Let's just say that I had to touch my nose to the screen so it would focus. Anyways, this is a box of some of my really big kawaii charms. And since I have so many of some of them, I didn't want to put them in my acrylic charm holder that I have. So I got this for Christmas and it worked out perfectly. So that's what that is. Let's get the autofocus working again. Come on, baby. You can do it. There we go. All right. So as we get in, move that away. So as we get into these drawers, this is a drawer full of rhinestone glue. So these are all rhinestone glues that have tips like these little tips, if you can see, if it's going to focus on them. So come on. You can do it. There we go. So it's all ones that, you're going to be a bitch to me today, aren't you? That have the little metal tips on the top. I'm not going to even argue with it anymore. Next to that, oh, shit, one sec. Okay, take two of that drawer. So this top drawer here, if I can get the damn camera to point where I want it to. Top drawer there, these are just 3D gels. They're like a jelly Embo gel. I've had them for a few years. I'm not actually a fan of them. I might just toss them, to be truthful with you, and utilize the drawer space. If I can get it all back in the drawer. There we go. Okay. Then we get into all of our solid nail glues. I have a crap ton of those. I'm going to do a video testing those. These are rhinestone glues that have the big tip on them. Then we've got fiber gels. Hold on, let's see if you can see the fiber gel, Teresa. One moment, please. Okay, so let's do this again. So this is all of the rhinestone glues in the tubes, fiber gels, and then down here are solid nail glues, my e-nail couture that I used to use religiously, but do not hardly use at all anymore. So that's in that drawer. And then as we go up, you can see this is just a bunch of backups of things. So like my second bottle of May Mode, because the first one they sent me was had leaked. I just cleaned it off, but they sent me another bottle. It was really nice of them. My Gelin base coat. This is like a matte top coat refill. So things like that. There is, what is this? This is a Savilan holographic nail polish. So just little one-offs like that right there. And then, oh, purple book, right? You look here. That's my sticker book right there. So that purple photo album has all of my stickers in it. Then we come down to the bottom of this drawer. This drawer down here at the bottom, This is 3D pigments and other pigments. So just super mica, like pigmented powder. I use them for when I do custom acrylics. Those are the pigments specifically I use for custom acrylics. The drawer above that, these are all different kinds of sizes of beads. So like, how cute will those look to make some nails, like some ice cream or cake nails? Can't wait. Yes, I did order the Croissant frosting gels. I had to. I needed to. I'm just letting you know. Okay, polygels. So at the top are all of my Macart polygels. I used to get the Macart box every month. So, ooh, that did not mean to slide back that far. Hold on. Sorry about that. So Macart polygels on the top, then a bunch of just random different collections of polygels in the middle one, smaller ones. And then at the bottom are more, but mostly it is like the big polygels. So after I stopped doing my acrylics, right? We talked about that. I got into polygel because I still wanted the nails. I wanted the strength, but I did not want to deal with all of having what I had to do acrylics for myself. So I went into polygels, and I used to just strictly wear polygels. I haven't worn polygel nails in ages. I really need to get back to doing that, but the full cover tips are just so fun and easy. So this is just a bunch of Sanrio charms. This is the charm box that I bought from Chetta, and can I tell you, there are some charms in here I have never seen before. I love this. I pull this I pull this charm box out literally first before I get into any other charms every time I make nails, because I'm always curious. I'm like, oh, is there something in here that would be perfect that I don't remember is in there? Because there's just so many freaking cool charms in there. These are all of my silicone tools for 3D carving. They go there. These are a thing of silicone molds. These are a bunch of the small silicone molds I have. So I do have more silicone molds, which I will show you now. Let me put that back in there. Okay, so in this drawer are just silicone molds. These are all of my silicone molds. I keep them in these little parchment paper envelopes because A, they fit in this drawer perfectly, but it keeps the dust and shit off of them. So for me, that's how I like to do it. I used to have them in a sticker book, and they stuck to the plastic so much that it made it a pain in the ass. I was constantly tearing the book trying to get them in and out. This is super simple. What I do need to do, though, is I need to figure out a way to delineate what is in each one of those envelopes. So, and woo! Yes, these drawers work very well. This is just some more silicone molds I have. So those are a bunch of small ones. Now we're going to talk about my obsession. And when I say obsession, I'm not kidding. I'm obsessed with these damn little nail palettes that have come out, right? So this drawer has nail palettes in it. Nail palettes that are kind of related. Either they're from the same brand or they're very much alike. So like these nail palettes here, these three all have glitters like this in them. I mean, come the hell on. Are those gorgeous? So all three of those palettes have glitters like that. This is a palette I got from Betsy that has, I'm sure some of you can probably have this palette because I think it came in one of their subscription boxes. If I can get the damn lid off. Oh, here we go. So this is a palette I got from Betsy with some beautiful metallic gel paint. I have used that obviously before, the silver, that's all. These are all of the swatching cards for my palettes. So if it didn't come with its own swatching card, I made a swatching card for it so you know what it looks like. And then these are all of the swatching cards. Some of them I haven't swatched yet, and you'll see I need to do that. We'll probably do a swatching video together with those swatching cards. So that is the first drawer of palettes. This is the big drawer of palettes. So I just hauled this one with y'all, and I did not put it together on camera. So let's open it so you can see what it looks like. How pretty are those colors, right? Right. And I think I told you the little cards that come with them, I use them as kind of a, just oh my God, what is the word I'm looking for? I just use those little cards as a top so that they don't go everywhere. So that's a new palette I just got. Let's see. This is that one swatching card I just pulled out that we haven't done. Let me show you this one. I don't know if I showed you this one on camera or not. If you would like to see all of my palettes, comment below and sorry, that hurt. Just a sec. Sorry about that. My wrist decided to mess with me. If you want to see a video where I go into depth, whoa, Jesus Christ. Okay, sorry about that. If you want to see a video where I go in depth about all of my palettes, let me know. I would absolutely be more than happy to do that. This is that one palette that I told you I just got. It didn't come with a little card. So that's what sometimes happens. You get the gel polish on the lid. So that's why I use those cards. I just think they work well for that. So that's the drawer of palettes. I have, yeah, a lot. I have a lot of palettes. I think this is also a new palette I just got. This might have been the one. Yes, this is the one that Stacy just hauled that I am madly in love with. Look at that palette. It's like frosting gels. And I know I told you I just ordered the Croissant frosting gels. But her frosting gels, to be fair, she has a chocolate and a white one that are just stunning. So that is that. So that is everything that is in my white cabinet. So that is everything in the big white cabinet right there. 1 second, we'll be right back. Okay, we're back and we're just going to talk about my polishes. So all of these polishes here are my eye gel polishes. So they go all the way up there. And then we start into the Chez is right here. These are my, my Mortas. So those are the majority of my big collections. So like right here are my Glitterama. I have all of those. And then when we get over here a little bit more to the right, these polishes here are smaller collections. Like there's that Annie collection in the back that there's just 6 of those. So I took those off of the wall and put those down there so I can make some more space for the ones up on the wall. And then we come over here. These are the Colex collection I got, that beautiful collection of red and purples with those with the most insane bottles I have ever seen. And then behind that, I've got all of my Govandis. Those are the ones that I have those swatching cards for. Then we slide to the left. And again, like I said, these are all of my eye gels. Up here, if we look right here, in the back, these are all of my Nail Co., which was honestly one of the first brands I bought when I started buying brands off of like Alley and places like that. And can I just tell you, it is so nice. It's such a nice brand. I need to use it more often, to be truthful. Okay, then we get into this is all Born Pretty, all through to here. Then we get into my shakas that I did a video on that are the most beautiful sparkly polishes ever, let me tell you. And then all of my new alcohol inks are right there. So while we are here, let me adjust the camera and we'll look at this cabinet. So top drawer is just full of different kinds of cords that I might need for cameras, sound, whatever, right? This is stuff for some of my boom poles so I can change them, move them around some, things like that. So that's just basically camera equipment. Next drawer, this is backup supplies. So glitter, things like that are in this drawer. You know what? Let me see. Is the light on now? Hold on. Let me turn on. There we go. That helps a little bit, I think. So backup glitters in this drawer. These are those little hand wipes that you just add water to, and Crystal hauled those. She gets those. I love them. Crystal from Blue Rose Nails. I'm sure y'all have heard me talk about her. I think we all talk about her. This is the drawer that I keep all of my drills in. Well, two of my drills. So my drills, then a bunch of my sanding bands. That's all in here. So like this is my new brushless drill. I love it, love it, love it. So that's that. Oops, let's put the lid back on. Sorry. And then down here is my other new cordless drill that I just got. It's awesome. These are empty charm containers, things like that. And then again, the same, some buffers. I just ordered some more buffers. And at the very bottom is my airbrush stuff. So, okay, so we are now going to look at this organizer. It has top drawer. This is all just charms. So there are 10 of these little cute little acrylic plastic containers, right? Don't buy them. They're pieces of crap. They break. Literally, these are taped together. One of the things I actually am waiting for that I ordered is some new plastic containers. So these are really cute and all, but they break so easily. Do not purchase them unless you are very delicate with stuff. All of the charms in here that look like this, like all of those are all glow in the dark charms. Then these are a bunch of random stones I have and charms. I cannot even explain to you how heavy this container is because of those damn charms on the lower right. Those are all pointy backs and make amazing clusters. I still have not gotten super comfortable. Like I can wear like big bulky like resin charms, but I haven't gotten comfortable with the big like um like what is the word I'm looking for? I just said it and then now my brain just went bleh. The big stones. So like when you do oh look at those are pretty. These are all glass beads and things like that. But when you do clusters of stones, I just haven't gotten comfortable with the big clusters yet. I don't know why. Butterflies, bows, things like that. A bunch of, these are different kinds of chains I got. I will tell you, so these right here, if you get those and use them, normally I never top coat a stone because I hate how it jacks with the reflect of it. But you have to top coat that, unfortunately, or it will catch on everything. Then one of the little pieces will pull back and you'll lose your stone and it'll drive you crazy. So again, more random stones. And then the last one in here are some of those realistic flowers. And like I've got some kitty cats. So, all right. So that is that drawer. And again, like I said, there are 10 of those that will be replaced shortly. The next drawer down, and I'm replacing them with things like this. So I bought a bunch of these. These are a bunch of stones that did not come with their own box. So I just put them in here. There's a bunch of those hot fix stones and things like that. Funny story. Okay, I'm just asking for trouble doing that. Funny story about these stones. When I saw the picture of them, right, and they're those Aurora ones with no backs on them, so they're very clear looking until you get that shine on them. When I saw the picture, they looked blue to me. I was like, oh, I need those blue stones. And they showed up and I'm like, what the hell is this? Read the description, people. Read the description. A whole box of purple. I know you're shocked by that. A whole box of red. I think that is a staple. People love the red stones, especially during the holidays. Excuse me. One moment. Dropped one. Okay. Then in here, a bunch of just different color stones, things like that. I also have a bunch of little stones and mocha stones.
Text messages are cool. You've got a text message.
I have a text message, folks. In case you didn't know, they're cool. Oh my God, why? Why? Anyway, mocha stones and things like that that need to be put in a container. I have a box. So I've got this. I'm going to use that for actually my big expensive stones because I have some stones that I got some Preciosa stones that are for me only. I don't use them for anything else. But then I have a couple of these empty boxes that I'm going to put those other stones into. So in this drawer, we have like a whole box of champagne. Those are all pointy back. Again, good for clusters. I don't know why my brain forgot the word cluster for a moment there. Another clear box or empty box, and then some more of these containers. These are my favorite, I've decided. But these are just a bunch of random stones that I've got a bunch of like little itty bitty, like if you see glass balls, things like that. And then the bottom one is just the AB. So just a thing of AB stones. And obviously I'm out of some, so I should probably stock up on a few of those. These I get from either Ali or Temu. I've always got them in these plastic containers, so I've never had any show up broken, but I know that some people have gotten them and they have been broken. So I can't tell you which ones come with them and which ones don't. I feel like it must be random and it's just been the luck of the draw. Because when I've bought them, I have, like, it was one buyer. Actually, I bought them a couple of times. It was one or two buyers, but it was multiple. Why am I having such issues? Multiples of each. So it was, these all came kind of at the same time. I might have to use those, not on the set I'm doing today, but the set after that, because those are really cute. All right, next drawer down. This is when, let me readjust. One moment, please. Okay, so we are getting into my glitter drawers. So the next three drawers are all glitter. Well, okay, I take it back. This is flake, but you know what I'm saying. Most of it is glitter. So these are big chunky glitters and cutouts. All of these. Now these I have all in my glass glitter jars that are over there in my glitter tower. So these are backups and fills for that. These are little separate ones that I've gotten from, different hauls and stuff. Oh, those were so cute. So I have those in that drawer. Next drawer down, more glitters, but look at these. I mean, come on. Is that just stunning? Or maybe I'll use some of that. You know what? I think I'm going to use some of that today. Anyways, there's these glitters. Look at that blue. It's so pretty. And this all of these came in one set, and I had to have them, even though I have a crap ton of glitter. I mean, come on, give me a break. How gorgeous is that? So a bunch of chunky glitters. Oh, these glitters right here. Let me move this all out of the way. These are all custom glitters that I mixed. So these are all glitters that I one day was like, hey, let's have some fun making glitter, custom glitters. So those are all my custom glitters. I use these a lot of the times when I'm making acrylics, or if I'm mixing my own gel, things like that. So close that drawer. And my dog is losing his shit over something. God only knows what. Let's see, can we get you so you can see a little better down here? All right. Bottom drawer. This is where we have some of our flake. We've got a bunch of like little glitter containers from things that I've gotten over here. These are, again, some of that shredded mylar. So I've got that. I think I told you about these crazy studs that I thought were much smaller when I ordered them, but I am going to make some nails with those. Don't look at how shitty my nails look right now. I need to put a set on. Okay, we have a whole crap load of flowers, leaves, um, let's see what else, pearls, a bunch of different of the fruits. Oops, sorry, of fruit, things like that. That's all in the bottom drawer there. Okay, so last but by far not least is more charms. So these charms here are a lot of my newer resin charms that I've got, a lot of my mocha gems I've got, and the majority of my metal charms I keep out here. So let's stand up and I will show them to you. On the top here is just, these are just some nail stands. Like my friend Natasha made those. These are my Blanc Blanc ones. I got these off of, I don't remember if it was Allie or what, but they came and I had to glue the stand onto them because it didn't have a magnet on its belly. And then, like, look at this cute little bunny one I got. Same thing. Had to glue it, but I didn't care because it was super cute. So a lot of times I just use those honestly because they're just adorably cute just to sit there to look pretty. Oh, but I was going to tell you about my swatcher. So how I do my swatching sticks. So see this collection right here. That is these bottles here. So since I have the metal here with the metal bar, I just hook them around it, and you'll notice there's a bunch of them kind of hanging, like over here. These are all of those. It just makes it easier for me if I hang the swatchers right there by the polishes that they are. So, all right, let's look at this. So this one, like I was saying, let me go closer. Or, nope, that's not closer, Teresa. That was farther away. There we go. All right, sorry. So, you're going to annoy the hell out of me today, aren't you? All right, so metal charms in the top one for the most part. I mean, some of them aren't metal, but for the most part, I tried to put all my metal charms up here. There's those lips I used in the Lollipop, Glamourosa Lollipop collab. And again, lots and lots of metal charms. I love metal charms. I mean, look at those little ghosts. Are those the cutest damn ghosts you've ever seen or what? So, yep, metal charms. And then we start getting into some of my resin. Okay. Resin charms. I love those hearts and stars. I love putting them on nails. They're so cute. Some of my mocha stones. I do need to go through and let me know if you want me to record it or maybe do it on a live at some point. I need to go through and actually organize these and get like all the mocha stones together, things like that. It would be an epic time, let me tell you, because there's a lot of it. So again, these right here are those like acrylic flowers. I purchased those from a lady in the UK like 3 years ago, and I use them so sparingly because they're fucking gorgeous. Sanrio, this little thing right here is when I pull out charms, I will get lazy and won't put them away. So I fill it up with this. And then when this eventually gets full, I try to pull stuff out and make junk nails with it. So that's just something I do with those. Spikes and some hearts I need to put away. I do have a spot for those now. And again, this is more metal charms and a crap ton because apparently I really thought I needed a bunch of these. Can you see them? They're the skulls, the little faceted stone skulls. Yeah, that whole thing is that. Oops, come on. It all goes in here perfectly if you pay attention. There we go. All right, so then we can come back up here. More resin charms. Those little foot paw prints are so cute, aren't they? Oh my God. And then like the little bunny ears right there. Okay. And this is a crap ton of bows. These are all bows for the most part in this. Bows, 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 bows. I love me some bows. More resin charms. I mean, come on, how cute are those damn things? I'm obsessed with them. Resin charms, Sanrio, a lot of Sanrio charms. I do love my Sanrio. And again, like, look at those. Those are so cute. Do you see that? They're adorable. They're Pikachu. Okay. Ooh, that was close. And more resin charms. These are, we've got some bows, hearts. Look at those coffees. Hold on, let me pick one of those up so you can see it. Look at those coffees. I just knocked a charm on the ground. It's a star. I'll pick it up later. A bunch of mocha stones, a bunch of those little pearl flowers, space people, spacemen, money, things like that. A crap ton of mocha stones, some pre-made clusters. I will say I like the pre-made clusters. Those ones right there. Those are so cute. Okay, and then one more drawer down. Oh, look, we have a drawer that doesn't have things in it. We should fill it up. Not really. I just need to organize it better. And then some of these are the charms that I literally think I just hauled with y'all. So that's in this drawer. Look at little macaroons. These are letters that I thought would be cool to do like some fun nails with. Tamara Devil Wears Press-Ons. She always uses those. Well, not always uses those. She uses those sometimes in her stands, and they just look so beautiful. These are all of those little micro stones and things like that, that like when Haley Murdered Manny did her icicle nails, oh my God, I was obsessed. I ran and grabbed my phone to order a crap ton of those. These are little metal pieces. So there's metal things in there, more colored, more of the colored spikes. So that's that. More metal beads and a few stones and things like that for nails. And these honestly don't belong in here. I should take these out and put them over by the stones. But I was being lazy one day and just put them in there. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that might be everything. I have shown you all of my stuff, peeps. So if you ever wondered what it looks like, where I am, all the things that I have to create with, am I a shopaholic? Oh, wait, I forgot to show you one thing. To the left, please. So this up here is just a bunch of my swatches. So like little swatching bears there, some swatches up there. So that's that. And then if we pan this way and come down, this is where I spend quite a bit of my time. I find so much joy and peace from just hanging out in my space, creating and playing, and it just makes me happy. And I'm so grateful for all of my subscribers who have made this experience amazing. I can't tell you how privileged I feel that you all watch my videos and you make comments on them and you tell me how beautiful some of the nails I make are. Like some of the comments I just got on my cherry blossom nail I made for the roulette nails literally almost brought tears to my eyes. So I want to thank you all. Here's my crazy nail space. I hope you enjoy this. Oh, hi! This insane tour. And I love you all. You have brought so much joy to me. And I want to wish you all peace, love, and joy.